Happy New Year to Aries. This is your ASTRO CAST for January 2026. So, first of all, Aries, you are coming up into Capricorn season, which is January. And Aries and Capricorn don't particularly see eye to eye on a lot of things. Capricorn is boundaries and restriction and hard work, and everything is for the long haul and well thought out. So for you, Aries, because you are a trailblazer, you are a maverick, you are a fire sign, you are innovative. During Capricorn season, there might be a little bit of a damper on some of that because Capricorn energy wants you to slow down a little bit and focus and think things through. So, nothing wrong with being a trailblazer, nothing wrong with being that maverick, nothing wrong with innovations, but just during January, slow it down a fraction and think things through. Now, coming up on this Saturday, January 3rd, I am taping this on New Year's Day. There is a full moon. So if you are Aries rising, this full moon is going to be in your fourth house of home, family, your intimate surroundings. And the full moon always opposes the sun. So the sun is in Capricorn, opposing that full moon. The sun in Capricorn is in the 10th house. So what you might be feeling right now, Aries, is you might be feeling a little bit of tension around your home life, work life balance. So just make a note of that because you're feeling that tension right now. And this is especially if you were born around the first week of April. So I have 3 tarot cards for you, 2 oracle cards for you, and I also drew a Nordic rune, which I have a card for that as well. So the decks I'm using are out here. My own oracle deck right there. I'm using the Unfolding Path Tarot deck and the Rune Magic Oracle deck. So the first tarot card, Aries, and I'm going to bring it up here so you can see it, is the Devil. Now, don't get concerned with that. The Devil is transformation. And the Devil basically shows that we are bound by our own chains. Sometimes this could mean addiction or situations where you feel like there's no way out in your chained to that situation. Well, if you notice on the Devil card here, those chains are just loosely hanging. So you can at any time free yourself of any sort of bondage or addictions by just removing those chains. The next card is the Page of Cups, which this is a new emotional inspiration or beginning. And this really shows up in the rest of your cards. I love how all the cards always tie together. I think that's just fantastic. So the next card here from the tarot deck is the 8 of Pentacles. And this is you are starting a new beginning. You see on this card, these are beautiful cards, by the way. This is a ballet dancer, a younger ballet dancer, and she is practicing her craft to perfect it. So the 8 of Pentacles can be a new beginning that you work on throughout the year or at least throughout the month of January. So moving on to the oracle cards from my deck. This says, and it says new moon here, there will be a new moon coming up on the 18th of January, and that is a great time to set an intention. Again, that new moon is going to be in Capricorn, which is okay. That is going to give you the energy to make a clear intention and stick with it for January and moving forward. And also here, this is the Basilica in Santa Fe, New Mexico. And this says your skies are clearing. Okay. So what these cards are telling me is if there's anything you feel like you has been weighing you down or you're chained to, January is your time to have that new beginning, new emotional beginning with this new moon coming up, full moon coming up on Saturday. So you can start this new somewhat apprenticeship, so to speak. Set your intention for that. Skies are clearing. You're going to be able to get rid of whatever is binding you here and weighing you down. And your Nordic rune here is Sowilo. And I like the cards because you can see them a little bit better than a really tiny rune like that. Okay. Sowilo stands for sun in the runes, vitality, and inspiration. And these are really cool cards. So you see the sun in the background there, and you are on that horse and you are ready to go. So what your message is, Aries and also Aries rising for the month of January, is to cut loose those chains and situations that are weighing you down. Look for that new inspiration and intention that's coming up so you can start a whole new apprenticeship. Skies are clearing for you to do that, and you will have the vitality and the inspiration to be able to pull this off in the month of January. So happy New Year, Aries and Aries rising. I hope this resonates with you. And thank you for being here. I'm Sabrina, Tree of Life Inner Guidance. And I hope that you will subscribe to my channel, and that if you like this reading, go ahead and click that like button. I really appreciate it. And here I am. Thank you so much for being here. Happy New Year.